Welcome to the, did you see that atomizer? Woo, that's nuts. Welcome to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today we have Creed Original Vetiver. Bam! We have Creed Original Vetiver from 2004, okay? 2004. Lot to say about this, lot to say. Let's get into the type of fragrance it is. It is going to be a citrus, green, fresh. Citrus, green, and fresh. But before we go anywhere else, why haven't you hit the subscribe button? Did you leave a comment? Stay connected. Let's get straight back into this, okay? When can you wear this? Pretty much anytime. It came out in 2004, but it smells like a 1995 fragrance, if that makes sense. It's very linear. It's got really one note, although there's a lot of things blended together, which we'll get into soon. But you can wear this at any point in time. I wouldn't necessarily wear this on a night out. It is a very mature fragrance, and in that aspect, maybe you don't want to smell, you want to smell more like a good time, if that makes sense. Here to do business, we'll talk later type fragrance, okay? That's how I regard it. And it's a very high quality fragrance. They did a very good job doing this. Any formal event, you could wear this. It's not necessarily something that's gonna smell amazing, but you'll smell good. And it's very performant all day. So that's definitely a lot of pluses going for it. Seasons, you'd be hard pressed to not be able to wear this summer, winter, fall, and spring. It's vetiver, you know? So that's a fragrance that is very, very dry, but it's also very strong. So it'll push through the cold, but it'll also not be too enclosing in the summer. Because again, it's a very dry fragrance. So yeah, very dry. When can you wear this? I would say, I wouldn't go for this until like from 25 to casket. Like you could literally have this one bottle, maybe not this one, you might run out, but like one thing for, 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years, and nobody will ever complain. It smells really good. It's a nice fragrance. Very, very nice fragrance. Presentation. I do have a sticking point with this, right? Now, one of the best atomizers of all time. You'll never get tired of doing that. One of the best atomizers of all time. It is absolutely incredible. As far as the way it looks, I believe this is embossed. The Creed logo is absolutely dope. It is in the shape of a flask. So if you ever develop any alcohol problems and you kind of want to, this is a joke. But yeah, a really cool weighted cap, that nice click on it. That to me is like the best part of the fragrance. Like that takes some engineering. I don't know if I've ever had a bottle that does that. That's a unique aspect. It's really cool. I mean, it makes you feel like paying something really premium and you're getting something really premium. I like the gradient. I love the gradient. Of course, the original heavy cap, right? The original heavy cap never gets old, never. Nice logo design on it. Everything you need to see on the front. Yeah, it's very cool, very cool. I was a little disappointed by the packaging. This is like 100% cardboard. I was just surprised. Like when you look at, for instance, Armage Lyric Man, not only is this something that is safe and secure inside of the velvet block, but it's also presents itself well, right? I like that. And then, of course, Nishane's, bam, right? Like, they even give you a card, so. And these fragrances are nowhere near as expensive as the Creed. Creed is a $400 bottle, so I was just kind of surprised that, and really where this came into play was in transport. When I was moving the item, this is a $400 bottle. Like, are you crazy? I was just surprised by that. I think that that's something that, that in my opinion needs to be improved. Having said that, It's not a bad cardboard box, but it's cardboard. So I don't know. They definitely need to step it up in that department. But other than that, yeah, very good presentation, very good. Let's get into the notes. So you got in the top notes, bergamot, vetiver leaf, bitter orange, and mandarin orange. And the orange is what's giving it that bite. That's what's giving that bite. Yeah, yeah, dry, very dry, like orange peels. Very dry, like orange peels. In the middle notes, you got coriander, pink pepper, and white pepper. I don't know if I've ever experienced white pepper in a fragrance before, but yeah, the pepper is also contributing to the bite, but you don't really get that in the dry down so much. And in the base, you got vetiver, musk, ambergris, and sandalwood. You definitely smell the vetiver. Again, it's very linear. The dry down is smooth. I think the musk comes out in the dry down. It's very smooth, very sexy, but it's surprisingly linear for all of the notes, for the price point. Not that, you know, it's a bad thing. It's just, you would think that it would do a little bit more, but it doesn't. It's pretty, you know, it's pretty linear. It does change a little bit over time, but you know, it's a very performant fragrance. It lasts all day, man. All day on your clothes. But you know, it's got that 1995, 2004 feel to it. High quality, just not very dynamic, right? High quality, just not very dynamic. But that's the review. What do you think? Have you tried this? Have you smelled this? I will say, in the pantheon of vetiver, it's hard to beat. If you like vetiver, the original vetiver is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be in the conversation for people that love vetiver. It's a vetiver, but it's not very experimental, so you can get away with it, in all weather. So, yeah. What do you think? Have you tried this? Have you smelled this? Is there another vetiver from the house that you would prefer? Is there another vetiver from another house that you would prefer? What do you think? Like I said, I would say this is definitely something that could fit into the collection. It's one of those fragrances, if you don't know what to wear, I'm grabbing this, right? I'm grabbing this, and you'll smell good. You'll smell good. You'll smell good. And you don't have to worry about the weather or whatever. So, and especially in this temperature, it's been like 100 degrees everywhere. You can rock this. You can rock it. If you can't tell, I love the cat. So, thanks for watching. Again, this is the InScentive Collection. I'm Brandon. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.